Welcome back to Sunday Brunch. You just heard Billy Porter, who'll be performing on next week's show. We're now joined by Dina. How are you, Dina?
I'm very good, thank you. Really good. Happy to be here.
Good. What have you been up to since we last saw you?
Lots of travelling. I feel like my summer has just ended. Like, it's constant back and forth everywhere. I spent a lot of time in Oman, in the south of Oman, which is very different climate-wise to the north, and back and forth doing lots of consulting, restaurant, hotel consulting.
Work or play, or a bit of both?
Work and play. I try to mix it all in.
How different, then, is it in climate?
So, like, the south, and mainly the Dhofar region, is very tropical. So it kind of mimics East Africa. It's white, sandy beaches, it's coconut palms. And during August, when I was there, it was the Harif season, which is monsoon season. So it's meant to be lots of rain, and we get amazing waterfalls that come into all of the mountains. But then when you go up to the north during August, it's just dry. It's just hot and dry. And, yeah, you don't want to be there in August. So, yeah, it's completely opposite.
We were just talking about it in the app. I think I'm going to go there on holiday next
year.
Oh,
come, take you.
Yeah, you were
I'm a good tour guide.
You'll pay?
I'm a good tour guide. I'm not going to pay.
Oh,
you can stay with my family.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd do that. That'd be ace. Are they good? Are they good?
Yeah, they're good cooks. Yeah.
Food's good.
Food every day. You'll come back. Once I went there for 10 days and I came back 5 kilos heavier.
Oh.
So, please.
Have a little dive.
Good holiday.
Yeah, it is. So be prepared.
Yeah.
OK, I'm in. Right, what are we going to talk about today?
So I have lots of Omani food for you. Like, not enough people know about Omani food, not enough people know about Oman. Very beautiful part on the Arabian Peninsula. Gorgeous place and gorgeous food, which is really, like, it has a lot of history.
So because of what you've just said then, I would imagine the food is quite diverse.
So diverse, and that's all because of all of the history of Oman. So Zanzibar used to be part of Oman, which is in East Africa, and so all of, like, it was a big place for merchant and trading. So you have people from Iran, India, everywhere just coming in and bringing their food. So we got the best of everything. So
wonderful.
Lovely.
What's first?
So we have Omani Shua, and so Shua is, I would say, it's regarded as our national dish, even though the country is so diverse that not the whole country eats it. And it's usually a slow roasted lamb or camel or chicken that's cooked in the ground. And we usually have that Eid, and you cook it in the ground for 2 days, and it's wrapped in banana leaves and then a date palm sack. And
how have you cooked it?
Well, you know, I tried to dig a hole in my garden, didn't work, so we stuck to the oven. But I still wrapped it up in banana leaves and then, like, really covered it in foil to, like, lock in as much moisture. And then it's coated in quite a few spices, lots of dried lime, sometimes a bit of tamarind, cardamom, black pepper, the works all goes in there.
Joe, what are you thinking?
Unbelievable.
Yeah?
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm gutted it's only that
I'm happy
much.
to hear that.
Have you been to Oman?
No, I haven't.
No, anyone been
amazing.
to
I've
Oman?
got an Oman filming story if you want it.
Oh,
yeah, go on.
So we filmed Top Gear there. I went with Matt LeBlanc. We were racing each other.
That's a pretty cool story, as it is, isn't it?
And,
I went to Oman with Matt LeBlanc.
And I had to race him from Dubai to Oman. He was allowed to use a private jet, a boat, and a motorcycle, and I had to beat him in what was then the new Bugatti Chiron. So we had a really good time. So he obviously just lived the life, and I was scurrying around on the ground trying to get this Bugatti there. What I learned about Oman was, apart from the fact the food is, you're right, sensational, and it's utterly beautiful, is that despite producing some oil, what you don't do is have the best grade of petrol. So you need super unleaded, geeks will know, you need special petrol to put in special cars, and they don't have it there.
No.
So on the way back, and we had enough in cans to get us there. On the way, I had to get the car back to Dubai. And the engineers went run on that. So they'd made loads of phone calls to the big people with big foreheads in Volkswagen who own Bugatti, and they said, you can do 51 miles an hour in this car. If you go any faster, it'll blow up. Oh, no. So I spent 2.5 days driving it at 51 miles. The fastest car in the world. I had to do 51 miles an hour to get it back out of Oman.
How fast does it go, then?
240 odd. But I did 51 for
how quickly did you get there?
Very quickly.
And who won?
Nice. Yeah.
He did. That must have been a fix, because he's more famous.
But you're obviously going on motorways. There must be speed limits there, though, so you're probably stuck within those.
No comment.
That delicious start.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
No, and a good story as well.
What's the next one?
So the second one is Kabuli. And so this is something that we have everywhere across Oman. Any restaurant you walk into, this is the rice they will offer you. And it's just a way to spruce up rice. So you're not just having plain old rice, and it's got a mixture of dried limes, bay leaves, cinnamon. And then usually what we would do is we would cook our meat of choice inside with the rice so that you get that stock flavour. So I haven't done that today, but that's usually the way to really get in that stock flavour.
That's dish of the day for me, that.
And then it's got some pomegranate onions caramelised on top with some cranberries and, yeah, pomegranate something as well.
That's so nice.
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
Alfie, you liking that?
Oh, sweet. I love that. The pomegranates.
So good.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Leah?
flavour, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Happy.
I do love rice.
Yeah.
I just love rice so
I
much.
can have it for breakfast, lunch,
Yeah,
and dinner.
yeah.
It's become a bad habit.
It's impossible to stop eating it because the flavour
Just
is
the flavour,
so delicious.
yeah.
And every mouthful you get another little bit of
this is it,
flavour.
Yeah, and
Sweetness and spice.
yeah,
It's like,
and that's
yeah.
like I love doing that. As long as I can mix the sweet and the savoury together, it's such a good.
Tickles your taste buds.
Yeah.
Joey, you a fan of that?
So good. Yeah, sorry, I'm just keep eating, sorry. I forgot I was on telly.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a great way if you're just bored of just having plain white rice and you just want to find an easy way to spruce up. It takes no more effort. You just add in all the spices and leave it to come
Is this the sort of thing I'm going to eat with your family when I'm on
Yeah.
holiday? Amazing.
Every day is a feast.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds. When are you going? Have you got a date yet or not?
What's a good month to go?
We're in January.
January?
Yeah, best weather. Can take you everywhere, mountains, to the sea. I can take you to see the shark whales, the whale sharks.
Perfect.
Swimming.
Brilliant.
Oh, I don't want to swim with them.
Okay, you can look at them.
Are they dangerous?
No, no.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Everyone swims with them.
You will be back for the show, though, won't you?
Oh, needless to say.
We can do it from there.
All right. What's
Okay, so
what's
this
the final
one I'm going to say is an acquired taste. It's a very traditional Omani thing. It's called halwa. And it's
There's always an alarm bell when someone says that, isn't it?
So it's got the texture of jelly meets Turkish delight. It's lots of sugar cane cooked with ghee
amazing.
and spices and nuts. And it's still done by hand in a big, huge copper saucepan that's in the ground. And they sit there stirring it for like 4 or 5 hours until it gets to this texture.
It's kind of Turkish delighty, but
Yeah.
different
Different,
flavour profile.
yeah.
Miles
No.
better than that.
It's got that
Thank you.
fudgy element to it, hasn't it? Like,
Yeah. And you can warm it if you want. I've actually melted it and then coated my popcorn in it. And it's lovely.
That's really
Melted
good.
popcorn and then melt that.
really
I really don't know what I'm eating there, which is good because it's
Yeah.
just such an unusual
Yeah,
flavour.
and these are we just love them. We just always give out little cups wherever we go. Sometimes, like, when my cousins pick me up from work in Oman, they just bring me a cup to eat. Yeah, it's just like a thing.
And do you
Not a
just have
healthy
little
thing.
intense bits like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this?
So and even when someone comes to your house, you have like a big tray like this one, and you just give them a spoonful of that, and then a cup of coffee next to it, Omani coffee next to it. And you have
nice.
that.
nice.
It,
Yeah,
it
that's
feels like
tasty.
if,
Yeah.
So cool.
if,
Really
if
nice.
a date and a Turkish delight had a baby, it tastes.
Yes.
It tastes like that.
Yeah, it is great. It's a lot
Is
of
the,
sugar.
is the coffee strong black coffee? Is that what you
So
drink?
actually, like, Omani coffee isn't as strong as you would think, and it's brewed for quite a while, and they brew it with some cardamom, sometimes saffron. I would say it's actually on the weaker side. It's not like a strong Turkish coffee. It's more on the weaker side.
Is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I'm watching.
I love that.
Yes.
I really love that. I don't have a
I'll save
particularly
you
sweet
some. I've
tooth,
got
but I
loads of
love
pots
that.
back.
Can't believe people are comparing
The
it
nuts
to
in
Turkish
it.
delight, which is
Is
obviously
it not
evil.
the nuts? in
Yeah,
it?
so there's nuts. There's like there's some cashews
Cashew.
and walnuts and pistachios. And...
Do we have a pool where I'm
Beautiful.
staying?
Yes,
We do.
we have everything for you.
Oh, so I can bring
And the
my,
beach is literally allowed just to walk down the
I
road.
need to bring my trunks there.
We need to bring everything. Come prepared. Lots of sunscreen.
Sounds
though.
lovely.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Can't wait
Really
for
good.
it. Yeah.
Thank you, Dina.
No, that's fine.
I'll get invited next time. Maybe. All today's recipes is your food account just at Sunday Brunch Food. After the break, we're chatting to Joe. See you in a bit. He's so good.